Welcome back, everyone. I'm Chef Anna Fraser, and today in the kitchen, we're doing something really simple, but really, really delicious. We're making a BLT pasta salad. Classically a sandwich, but we're rejigging it a little bit and making it into a nice summery pasta dish. So let's get started. I've got some boiling water here, which I'll just chuck a load of salt in for the pasta. I've got this fun pasta shape, but you can use whatever you like. So we'll stick that on, get that going. Second thing, I've got the oven on behind me and I've got some streaky bacon. This is actually pancetta because it's cut really thinly and it'll go really nice and crispy, but any bacon will be amazing. So we'll stick that in the oven. And that is the best way to get really, really crispy bacon, much better than frying in a pan. So we'll get on with the salady ingredients. Let's make the dressing. Just gonna do a really simple balsamic dressing, nice and kind of zingy and acidic, which will go really nicely against the kind of fatty bacon. And I'm using balsamic vinegar because it just has a really nice rounded, deep flavor. So I've got some Dijon mustard here. This is just a really classic French vinaigrette style. Like I say, I've got some balsamic vinegar. You could use white wine, red wine, whatever you have in, if you'd rather. Get all of that in there. We'll whisk that together. And then I've got some extra virgin olive oil and we'll just basically whisk that in. And what we'll see happen is this will just emulsify and thicken up into a lovely dressing. You can see based on the texture of the kind of oil versus the vinegar, and then now we get this really nice, thick, delicious dressing. So we just need to give that a season now, basically. So nice kind of healthy pinch of salt, a squeeze of honey. You can use a little bit of sugar, which also works, but it just really helps balance it. And I do think the honey against the balsamic is just really nice. So that's perfect. We'll pop that to one side. Let's do the salad bit. So BLT, obviously pretty standard. Bacon, which we've got in the oven, a nice crispy lettuce there. And I've got this lovely arrangement of tomatoes, different colors. It's tomato season in the UK at the moment. So we want to utilize that as best possible. It's nice to have most of the salad ingredients similar size. So we kind of want bite-sized pieces so you can get a bit of each thing in each mouthful. Not too finely sliced, to do like quite a bit of texture in the salad. Nice crunchy, crispy texture. Next salady item, I'm gonna add some cucumber. Obviously not traditional in a BLT, but just very lovely in a salad. I'm just literally gonna slice these, into rounds. Just think they're really pretty. Oh, they're gonna roll everywhere. I'll add that in. Next thing, again, not traditional in a BLT, but I do think is an absolute staple for any salad, is an onion item. So I've got some spring onions here, which would be like a nice, mild, oniony note. And the last salad item to prep are these beautiful tomatoes. So I'll show you just a couple of little preparations of tomatoes, just to give you some like little different ideas. So for this big one, I guess we'll just I'm just winging it here, ultimately. Just want nice sized pieces. So we'll dice them into kind of slices like that. A couple of green tomatoes here, which I think are really cute. Maybe for this nice yellow tomato, we'll do slices like that. Check them in like that. So we've got all the salad items ready to go in here in a nice big bowl, ready for the pasta and the bacon to be added. So I'm going to check on those things now. You can see the pancetta has gone really deliciously crispy. That's going to be absolutely glorious. I'm going to let that cool down and then we'll just crumble that all in. Get that lovely, just not like absolutely stunners. And that's what's so lovely about pancetta is it's so delicate. So just going to do that. I'm just going to crumble it all in. So I've drained the pasta and I've rinsed it under cold water to stop it cooking and get rid of any kind of unwanted starch. So we'll get that in. Probably cooked too much pasta, shock. And then we'll just get our lovely dressing from before and we'll just dress this salad. Should be nice and lightly dressed. We don't want it absolutely drenched. Then grab a spatula and it's just a case of tossing it all together, really. Getting it all nicely dressed. This is a real winner if you've got any kind of summery picnics coming up. You could batch this up, take it to the park, share it with your friends. Kids also love this. This is such a great one for kids, packed lunches. You can add more veggies in there, like spinach, peppers, anything you like. It's just a really good basis for a real kind of crowd-pleasing, yummy pasta salad. So just serve up a nice generous portion, basically, making sure that we get every element of the salad into each portion. Plenty of delicious bacony bits as well. My favorite way to kind of finish the salad off is with a good, generous grating of Parmesan. Cover that up. Absolutely stunning. So there we have it. I'm gonna give it a little taste. It's just so good. There's something really kind of childlike and joyful about it because it's so simple. The full recipe will be up on my Substack, which I'm gonna link below. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you next time.